Hello, everyone. Annette Anthony here, your Director of Corporate Engagement for Exit Realty Corp International. And June is all about marketing and branding. And I got to be honest with you, I don't think we can do this in 30, 40 minutes. I think we can do this in a month, but we're not going to. We're going to focus on a particular area in the resource center that's been refreshed and I believe is going to be a game changer for your business, especially as we're really honing in on this theme for this month. Because here's what I know, and I'm sure you see this, or maybe I'm talking about you, is that I see agents struggling to create marketing pieces, or they're struggling to try to keep up on social, and it's consuming, not just in time, but it also makes agents question, like, how am I ever going to be able to keep up with other agents who are just doing a really great job with their marketing? Like, do I have to outsource what I'm trying to convey to my clients? And the answer is no. We have a phenomenal marketing assets that you can use to brand yourself and brand your marketing that really reiterates to your clients that you are the one that they should be working with. So if it's you and you're struggling with your marketing pieces, maybe you look at them and you're like, meh, they could be better. Well, we're going to show you how you can brand it better. And it's not going to consume your time. I'm going to show you how you can make it consistent. And we're going to put the fun back in marketing. Now, I want to cover why this matters, because our marketing center, it just got a complete refresh. Now, we've had our marketing center for a while now, not terribly long, but here's why we created a marketing center in the first place. And that's because our exit associates let us know that it's a challenge to find stuff in the resource center. So when they need something, they're on the hunt to try to find where was it that they found that particular piece that's going to help them market their property or market themselves or elevate the brand in their community. So we said, okay, that's a valid point, and we hear you. So we created a marketing center, which is your marketing hub where you can go and access all of your marketing assets, whether it's to market you or build your brand or help you connect better with your community, whether it's on print, whether it's digital, whether it's for your social media platform. Like, we want to make sure that we're constantly helping you find these resources quickly. And when you get there, we want to make sure that the pieces really do solidify the brand so that you can leverage that, and also make it easy for you to use these pieces so you're not spending a lot of time. We're proud of that. Many of our assets include your branding already. So even there, we help support to brand you consistently. So we're going to show you a full in-depth view of the marketing center. And I'm so excited about this because here's what we know. Marketing builds trust. And in my notes, I recently found a very important stat that said marketing equals trust. It's a trust builder, consistent marketing, that 90% of consumers say that consistent branding builds trust. Do you believe that? Like, do you believe in the brands that you go and you utilize and you see their branding regularly? Does that really build trust? Myself personally, I would say absolutely it builds trust. And that's important to be true for you as a real estate sales professional. Now, we're going to help you do that, whether it's for every flyer, every reel, every social media post that you create. It's a chance to just remind your clients that you're the one that they should be working with. Okay, now here's how we're going to win the day. I could say agenda, but I'm really focusing on helping you win the day. You took time to be here for this Techinar. Whether you're going to watch it later again on the replay, you took time to watch this. So I want to make sure that you walk away with something that you can implement into your business immediately. These are actionable things that you can do today. And I know you're like, yes. Okay. So make sure that you're taking notes, all right? We will be recording this so that you can watch it later. But first thing we're going to cover is we're going to go into the Marketing Center because I want to show you all that we've done. And not only is it a place where all the marketing assets are accumulated, but we've organized them in a way that you don't even have to think. Like, if we make it so easy to identify what is it that you want to accomplish today. You're going to love it. We're also going to dive into the marketing kit, which is very similar. If you've seen our e-manuals section of the Resource Center, we have the Agent Success Plan, whether you're for a new agent or you're just new to the brand. The Agent Success Plans are that step-by-step, all the things that you could be leveraging at exit, and we put it into a very thoughtful process. Well, we've done the same in the marketing kit, which is really important, especially if you're an agent that's brand new to real estate, or maybe you're brand new to the Exit Realty brand, or you know what, we're experiencing a lot of agents who left Exit but have come back. So that marketing kit is going to be especially important because now with fresh eyes, they're going to say, okay, I'm back and I really this time for my last move, I want to make sure that I'm leveraging everything that's provided to me as a member benefit. So that marketing kit is going to be your blueprint of all the things you need to be engaging with, okay, when it comes to your brand and marketing. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to customize pieces in Canva. Yes. It's even easier. Okay, Canva is not a product that we don't sponsor Canva. We use it as executives with Exit Realty Corp International. Our marketing and graphics department uses it. Our regional owners use Canva, broker owners, agents, admins. Everybody loves Canva. And we're going to customize some of these pieces from our marketing center in Canva. You're going to love it. Also, I'm going to share with you some quick tips for consistency, things that, even I use Canva every day, and things that I know to be true that really help me stay organized. Just little things. We're not going to deep dive, but we're going to tackle some small basics that I would suspect some of you aren't using, that you might say, you know what, that's just going to make things a whole lot easier. And I'm continuing to learn. Okay. And then we're also going to show how you can layer your exit tools. And I believe that is absolutely game changer to layer your tools, because your tools are going to be even stronger when they're together. Okay, we're going to demo. And I've got a whole list of things that I want to cover. And I put them on this very important list because I want to stay focused, because I could really go off on a tangent and we're not going to do that. So I'm logged into the Resource Center as Sharon Richardson, and I want to go over where you access the Marketing Center. So first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to hover over marketing, okay? The reason I say hover, we're going to click on it in just a second, but what I do is I want to just have you see what's all available in the marketing section, okay? So you've got your marketing kit, logos and standards, you've got social and video, you've got digital and print, your digital presentations, your websites, okay, expert marketing suite, QR codes, okay, Exit Achiever, our Exit Marketplace, the Exit Ad Center, we've got Promo Shop, and there's also education. It's all of it has to do with marketing and branding, okay? So you can always come back, hover over, and go right to what speaks to you the most. We're just going to go ahead and click on marketing. Once we go on marketing, we're going to just dive in, okay? What you're going to notice is, of course, first and foremost, you'll see where you can connect with us, and we would love for you to. But there's another place where you can do that, where we are also present and have resources for you. So we'll get to that in just a second. You will notice 6 buttons. So you've got the marketing kit, social and video, expert marketing suite, our design guide, the achiever, digital, and print. Now, some of you during this Techinar might be walking along, like following along with me. That's great. So do log into the Resource Center. You can just click on marketing to get to where we are right now, or you can hover over a specific area of the Marketing Center if you'd like. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to tackle the marketing kit. This is big because it's a step-by-step guide to everything. And I can assure you this, listen, if you've been with us for some time, you have got to come in here and comb through everything that we have, because I would strongly suspect that there's probably something that we're going to highlight here in this area that you haven't leveraged before, and you should, so that you can consistently market and brand yourself, right? So the marketing kit would be really important for you to go through. Maybe do this as an office challenge where, I mean, there's just a few sections here. You've got branding and identity, you've got online presence and content, you've got marketing materials and tools, you've got PR and publications. Okay, that's 4 areas. Could you cover that in a month? Yeah, maybe you have a lunch and you focus an hour on each of these sections, making sure that you are aware of what's provided to you and how you can leverage this. So good, right? Now, this design, so first and foremost, let's go here in branding and identity. You'll quickly see our design guide. Now, this is really important tool that really covers everything. It's our blueprint for consistent design. And what it does is it reinforces our brand identity. So everything about our design guide is here, super helpful. You can click on view to go directly to it. You've got our corporate colors and approved logos. We're going to tackle this here in just a second. You've got online presence and content. We have our personalized branded websites and IDX for exit associates who might not have a website. That might be something that already you're writing down as to say, I don't have a website, but I should. Well, you've got 3 free templates that you can choose from. So that right there is probably your next action item to get accomplished right here in online presence and content. You'll see information about your sponsoring page. Google My Business. Like, are you taking advantage of being present on Google? If not, now is the time to get serious about your business and start branding it, and start collecting your 5-star reviews. Every time I see an exit agent post on social media about their client, they just closed the deal, they're at the closing table, or they're at the front of their house, and they've got that picture, right? Which I think is amazing. But I always will, shoot them a quick comment and say, congratulations, way to go. And I always say, don't forget to collect that 5-star review that you earned, right? Those are so important to your business. Does that have anything to do with marketing and branding? It has everything to do with marketing and branding, because that's where your clients go to verify that you are the right choice. And we want to make sure that every client, when they go to your Google My Business page, that they're excited to be able to work with you because of all the great things people have said. Here's a bonus too. Selfish plug here, but down at the bottom where it says we'd love to hear about your experience too, this is where you can leave us at Exit Realty Corp International a 5-star Google review. Yeah, did we earn something recently? Did we do something to help you? We would love to hear, what is it that we did that earned us a 5-star review? Please put it in the comment. That would be amazing. And then you'll also see under online presence and content, customizable Canva templates, which we're going to get to. You'll see associate promotions, property promotions, technology promotions, charitable promotions. So much good stuff, you guys. We're going to dive in here in just a minute. You'll see branded social content. So this is especially important for agents who they're like, I got nothing. I don't know what to post about today, or I haven't posted in a week. If you haven't posted anything in a week, people are going to start looking for you. Like, are you okay? What's going on? Do we need to send you some help? Right? You know what I'm talking about. So if you don't have content, don't stress. You have a whole library of content that's beautiful, that you would be proud to post on your newsfeed on whatever platform you're on. You have content for specific consumer content, specifically for recruiting and sponsoring. We have social apps and websites. Now this is where I wanted to bring to your attention, is under branded and social content, you'll see social media apps and websites. We would love for you to connect with us. And we would love for you to connect with our resources that we provide for you too. So chances are you might be connected with us on Facebook. That's awesome. But what about Instagram? What about our YouTube channel or on Twitter? There's all different types, I should say X, all different types of platforms. We're there. And anytime that we post, you can also share the content as well. So So good. Now, there's other things in our marketing kit, such as marketing materials and tools. Lots of stuff here. Your listing signs. Maybe it's time for you to update your signs. Maybe you don't have your My Smart Sign technology text code and the number to text to on your listing signs. If you don't, maybe you should consider, because that helps customers look at listings in their geolocation, not just your listing, but it'll give you the ability to be able to get leads off of other agents' signs. Your smart sign technology is amazing when it's used. So on your yard sign, put that on there. So good. You also have listing, buyer, and seller and sponsoring digital presentations. We've updated these where you can now you can now feature 3 pages that you can customize. So you can, and that's important because agents have told us the digital presentations are great. A refresh would be nice, and the ability to create your own content. You've asked, and we made it available now. So go in to the listing, buyer, seller, and sponsor digital presentations, and you can get started today. They're beautiful. You also have digital and print. You have audio and video scripts, and you're probably thinking, what? Like, I didn't even know that we had anything like this. We do. You just got to come in, and now we have it in one very thoughtful, organized location so that you don't have to spend the time searching like a scavenger hunt to find these resources, right? You also have exit marketing technology tools. Here's actually something that I did. I recorded a video with an overview of all of our tools. And not only is this great for agents who are new with exit, returning to exit, or they're existing with exit, right? It gives you an ability to just very quickly, within 30 minutes, to see all the tools and resources. Many agents have also shared this video with agents that they want to invite into exit. Can you do that too? Yeah, you can definitely do that too. So take a look at our exit marketing technology tools. We have our exit marketplace and paid advertising right here in our exit marketing kit. Under PR and publications, you'll see resources like Exit Shop Talk. This is phenomenal for those individuals who have the roles of regional owner, franchisee, and memo. Of course, franchisees can extend the privilege to those with the roles of Fran Super, management, and broker of record. But this is your PR platform. So you have something going on in your area, in your community. You're doing something special for people in your area where you serve. Well, I think it's a great opportunity for you to create a press release. And that's what Exit Shop Talk does. You can give the information. If you're an exit agent, you can give your information to your franchisee. They can easily create a press release in Exit Shop Talk, and it goes out immediately to your local media outlets. And if there's media outlets that are not listed in Exit Shop Talk, you can also put those media contacts in. That's how Ben and Jerry's got famous. They created press releases. And I know that our exit associates are doing so much in the community. So let's help make some noise. And that has everything to do with marketing and branding. You also have our corporate blogs. We'll get into the Exit Achiever here in just a moment and more. So the marketing kit, again, there's 4 sections, so you can cover this in 4 weeks, where you spend an hour each week covering each individual section. Or maybe you're that exit agent who says, you know what, I need to dive in and see what's going on, see where I'm missing, and take a note and make sure that you implement things that, there's gaps that you're not leveraging. Okay, so that's in the marketing kit. Did you love that? I love that. And I'm so grateful to our graphics team for putting that together, because we don't want to assume that everybody knows what to do and where to go, and making sure that they're leveraging everything. But the marketing kit is going to help you stay focused so that you can leverage everything. Okay, you ready? Now it's social and video, and it's all organized in one place. You're going to love this. All right, so I'm going to click on View All. We're going to go right into the social and video section. And you're going to see here that, of course, if you want to search by type, you want to put in a keyword, you can. And you'll also see by type. So if you just want to see just images, you can go to just images. If you want to see video, you'll see just video. Or if you just want all, you're going to see a blend of those. But here's what we did. We specifically organized them by category. So if it has anything to do with consumer content, it's here. You've got a lot of beautiful videos that you can view. You can download the file and use them as you wish. Maybe you've got a YouTube channel. Get in here and start peppering your YouTube channel with content that we created that you can use. You also have, here are the customizable Canva branded templates. And also we've organized these by category. So associate promotions, maybe you just got a designation. Maybe you went to an office training and you picked up a couple tips that are gonna help you become an even better agent to your buyers and sellers or investors, right? Could you use the associate promotion templates to do that? Absolutely. Maybe you went to, or you're going to the regional roadshow this fall. Here, you could create a template that lets your audience know, hey, I'm going to get additional content that's going to help me be a better agent to serve my clients. Or maybe you attended a national or a local association, or you went to an event, you name it. There's also welcome new agent templates or why I joined. So many great templates that you can use. You have the customizable Canva branded templates for charitable work. Now, some of you might be asking, okay, these Canva templates, do I need a free account? Can I use these if I have a free account? And the answer is no. You used to. Canva made a change on June 2nd of 2025, and now they require you to have a pro account, which is like $10 a month. It's totally doable, okay? So you cannot use a non-paid account. You cannot edit these templates in a non-paid account in Canva. So keep that in mind, okay? But I want to show you how you can use these templates. So you've got the charitable work templates. You also have marketing technology. And I think I have a note. We're going to go into property. Okay. So you've got the marketing technology templates. And let me just click on one if you're okay with that. I'm going to click on view. And if you want, you can view what the template actually looks like. It looks awesome. You could put in your text code for your My Smart Sign technology, put in your photo, your contact information. It's awesome. And then there's also customizable Canva branded templates for property promotions. So let's say any of these templates you thought, well, these are great. I'm going to go ahead and just let me open this one in Canva. Here's what actually happens. It's not just that one design. It's the entire, group of designs in that category. So if I click on View Template, yes, of course, you're going to see that template, but it's also going to take you right into your Canva account. Now, of course, my Canva is already open, and there it is. So here is that one template that I was looking at, but it also, if you see at the bottom, these are all the Canva templates within that category that are now in your Canva account. And of course, up here at the top, you can name it. If you wanted to put all these graphics into a folder, you can create a special folder and name it in a project. And that keeps things super organized. So let's just say at your next open house, right, you've got your beautiful picture of your listing, you've got the details about the listing, you want to swap out your picture, you can absolutely swap out your picture. I'm going to go to my uploads. Actually, I'll go into my brand template and I can see my graphics. I can click on this graphic and I can replace this circle graphic with my photo. Looks great. I can even adjust it. I'll put the exit logo. Perfect. I can put in my details. There's so much you can do in these templates that make it super easy when you're creating your design. Another thing that you can do when you're creating your property template is you can also add a QR code. Did you know? Okay, so let's go back into the Resource Center, okay? And we're gonna hover over resources. And when you hover over resources, and actually you can hover over marketing also. When you hover over marketing, you're gonna see QR codes, and it's gonna take you to your QR code library. Some of you are thinking, what? I didn't know we had a QR code library. It's not you, it's new actually. We just added this about a month ago, okay? Now, you do have your Smart Sign QR code here. If you want to copy this, you can just copy it to the clipboard. If you ever want to just save an image as, and you can just save the image as and save it to your computer. Well, let's go back into that. Perfect. We're going to go back into the piece, and we're just, because I copied it, I just want to paste it. So here's my QR code, and I'm going to, of course, resize it. So imagine this. You've got an open house coming. Okay, I'm going to move the logo up a little higher, and I'm going to put this QR code here. And then maybe I want to add some text that says, scan this QR code in any neighborhood. Because when they do, this is your My Smart Sign text, or your QR code for your My Smart Sign technology, which means when people are driving around, they just came by your open house, they're in another neighborhood. When they scan that QR code, it's going to fetch their GPS location, and then it's going to show them properties available for sale in their area. Okay, whatever area they're in. They can view all the properties. It's branded to you. It has easy access to your mobile business card, all the great ways to connect with you. So this could be a really cool idea for you at your next open house, but there's more. You can actually, that was in the QR code library, and don't sweat it out. We're recording this so you can go back and you can check this out. You also, in the marketing area, when you hover over it, you'll see the Expert Marketing Suite. Let me see here. Yeah, Expert Marketing Suite. I'm making sure in my notes that I'm covering what I wanted to, and I am. Okay, so let's say you have a particular property. You're creating an open house flyer for it from the Canva templates that we have. And let's say it's this property that you have that you're marketing, and you have all the photos for this property. That's great. But you also have a unique text code for that property. So you can copy that text code and have people text it to 85377, and you can put that on your flyer so that when people text that unique code to 85377, it's going to take them to your specific property that they're in, right? The open house that you're holding. They get to see all the property details. But remember, when people text any of your texting tools, when they text, whether it's the unique property code or when they text your mobile business card or when they text your My Smart Sign technology, you receive a text notification with their mobile number so that you can pick up the phone and call them immediately and follow up. And when you do this within the first 60 seconds, not minutes, not hours, within the first 60 seconds, your conversion rate increases by 391%. So be sure to put your text code for your My Smart Sign, your mobile business card, the property that you've listed and you're having an open house for. But in Canva, you can also add those as well. QR code. You can add an additional text box. You can do all kinds of things. But at least here's what it's doing. It's giving you a starting point. It's giving you beautiful designs that you could choose from, that you could still move around. You can still, but you don't have to start from scratch. And I believe that's so important to get some of that time back that you used to spend creating. You've got beautiful designs that you can choose from. They're so good. Now, any of these designs, once you've created, okay, so the open house one that we're working on here, you can then click on share, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. You can download this piece. You can decide what you want as far as quality. How nice of quality do you want to display this on social media. You can also, you've got other settings. So if you want to limit your file size to a certain size, you want to compress it for lower quality, you want a transparent background, it's up to you. If you just want this particular page saved, I do this all the time, just click on current page and then click done and then hit download, okay? So that you can download this piece and then you can post it on social media, post it anywhere you wish. And what you can also do is where it says resize, I love this. It's just downloading right now. But I love resizing because this tool, enables me to do a lot of things. So if I wanted to take this flyer and I want to go to the social media, and then I want to say, well, I want to make it into a reel. I also want to make it into an Instagram story. I also want to perhaps maybe use it as a Facebook video, or maybe I want to create a Facebook story. Like, you can choose all that you want. Click copy and resize, and it's going to take this graphic and it's going to create it so that it fits all the other designs that you asked it to complete without you having to resize everything one at a time. So good, right? It's going to save you a lot of time. What else? Yes. All right, that was the X for your property flyer and adding your QR code. Okay, great. So let's go back into our expert marketing. Well, let's go back into the marketing section, and we're going to go into, I'm just going to click on marketing. Let's go into the next section. So we talked about social and video. We have a lot of resources here, you guys. I'm just going to click on social and video, and just a quick recap. So you've got associate promotions. What's it going to be? What are you going to choose? Maybe you've got an event, you're doing something in your local community. You can download all of these templates into your Canva account and get busy and create a beautiful marketing piece, letting your audience know what you're doing. You also have customizable Canva branded templates for recruiting and sponsoring. Maybe you might want to share what you've earned in single level residual income at exit. A lot of people are doing that, and it's real money. You can certainly do that. You also have general branded content. So maybe you're looking for a video that you want to place on your newsfeed. You can certainly do that. We have a lot of resources that you can choose from, a lot of different designs. We have so many. Please come in here and start exploring. More importantly, come in and start sharing. Start using these pieces. I'm going to just click on marketing up at the top. We're going to go into the expert marketing suite. Couple things I wanted to point your attention in this section. So we talked about when you go into market my listings, this is the expert marketing suite. All things to brand your property. We're going to click on a property. When I click on a property, it's going to take us right into all the marketing assets to market your listing. So you've got the unique text code. We talked about that. That's huge, actually. If you were to create a marketing piece and you just wanted to have the text code and let people know, hey, I just listed this property. Check out the details and tell me what you think. Have them text that code to the number 85377. They're going to do that, especially for people who know, like, and trust you. And when you post a quick video on social media, you know people have their phones in their hands at that moment. They're going to do that. So do it. You also, in the expert marketing suite, will see that you have the exit ad center. Okay, now we're talking about marketing and branding, and there's so many opportunities. I'm just going to highlight this text code. You can go into the exit ad center. You may or may not be familiar with this, but when you click on the exit ad center from your property, I'm just going to click on login, and it's going to take you into the exit ad center dashboard, and you can go into marketing your property right away. Within seconds, you can see your ad taking shape. And you can absolutely, instead of it saying text exit to 85377, you can take that out and put in the text code for your property, text E, right, 189530 to the number, and I'm just going to add this to the number 853774, and I'm going to say details on this property, for details on this property. Now, I know that Meta is making some changes, especially when it comes to marketing your properties on social media. And they're saying that if you're not paying for digital ads, that they're going to suppress your visibility of your listings. So if you're posting about your listings, you're talking about 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you're speaking about new listing that just hit the market, Meta is going to suppress your post because it is not paid advertisement. So that's a challenge, especially for those agents who work hard on their content and they're putting all that information out there. Exit Ad Center, we partner with the Vocalize, and they actually, for this particular template to market your property, they've lowered the price. The minimum price used to be $49 for a digital ad, but now it's $20 US. They've lowered the threshold, which is powerful because it helps more agents get into digital ad creation. First of all, it's super easy for them to do. It has everything to do with marketing and branding, and you're able to do it easily without spending a lot of time, without spending a lot of money. And it also gives you an estimation of how many leads could you possibly be generating. And that's in the Expert Marketing Suite. So get in here. These are all your marketing assets to market your listing. So powerful. You also have flyers. These are done for you. So yes, we have beautiful templates that you can leverage in Canva, but you also have in the Expert Marketing Suite, don't forget, you have this resource where you can create, whether it's a portrait or a landscape style flyer. It just downloaded that flyer like faster than you can go get paper, nice paper in the printer. You've got a beautiful flyer. This looks amazing. Jody, this is going to sell very fast. Jody is Keats is the listing agent. And it integrates all of your branding. It pulls in the text code for this property, the photos, the pricing, the details, your branding, all of your information. So good, you guys. Take advantage of the tools in the Resource Center, especially in the Expert Marketing Suite. You have virtual tours, but I can't miss mentioning this very important step in the Expert Marketing Suite, and that is you have the ability of adding documents and links. Every property, whether it's a luxury listing or a residential family home, maybe it's not overly priced or it's not in a really expensive market, but every property deserves the opportunity to upload documents about the property, whether it be the floor plan, whether it be features, whether it's boundaries, disclosure documents. You can upload all of those in the property documents section. And it looks amazing whether a consumer is looking at it on exitrealty.com on desktop, or it looks really nice on mobile. So take advantage of uploading your documents. Have your document somewhere on your computer. Select the document you want to upload, give it a title and a description, and indicate that you want to show it on the web. Save document. That's it. You also have links. So if you want to do maybe a walkthrough of the property, give it a title, give it a description, and then paste the URL here so that it'll also show on the web. So beautiful. Do take advantage of that. Also, last thing I want to share, because it has everything to do with your marketing and branding, and that's you have a site URL. You have 3 single property web pages. So you can take these single property web pages, okay, you can copy the URL, and I'm going to say, okay, this property is on McLaughlin Road. Did you know? You can hover over marketing, go into your QR codes, and you can create your new QR code. So I'm going to call this new listing on McLaughlin Road. I don't know if I spelled it properly or not, but we're just going to go with it. I'm going to paste the URL here, and then I'm going to click submit. And look, here it is right here down at the bottom. I can then take my mobile device and I can open up my camera app, and let me see if I can show it. Yeah. And then I'm going to just hover over, and then I'm going to go to my phone. So I hovered, hang on, let's go back. My QR code here. All right. So I hovered over the QR code, and here it is on my phone. Pretty amazing, right? Is this marketing and branding? It is absolutely marketing and branding. So leverage the QR code section in marketing to be able to create your own QR codes to market your properties. Remember, you have in the Expert Marketing Suite, so when you hover over marketing, in the Expert Marketing Suite, you have the ability of creating your own QR code from the URL of your listing. Okay, so I'm going to go into market my listings. I'm going to go into the particular property. And then in the expert marketing suite, you'll see that you have 3 single property web pages that you can use. Site URL. You could just copy any of these or copy all 3, right? And create 3 unique QR codes that you could put on your property flyers, right? The ones that you created in Canva, so that when your clients come to your open house, or maybe you're going to share these flyers in the neighborhood, you've got great pieces that you can share with the QR code that takes them to the URL. It gives them all the features about the home. You guys, great resources to help you market. Okay, what else? I talked about the documents and links. So let's check out the design guide here. Now, this is especially important for agents who are thinking about hiring somebody part-time to do your marketing. Listen, the last thing you want to do is have to check their work. You want to make sure that they're off to a good start, that they know exactly what our brand entails and how to keep that branding strong when they're helping to brand and market you. Download the document so that they can see everything to do with our colors, our logos. Everything is going to be here in the design guide. So make sure, help them help you. This is a great resource that you can go to. I'm going to go ahead and click on marketing again. You'll see the Achiever. I love this. So in the Achiever, we have a lot of issues from past that you can go and check out. We feature lots of our exit associates in our Exit Achiever. And one thing that you can absolutely be true to do is you can go to the issue. And maybe there's a particular article that you're looking for. You can see all the different articles within. I love this one. If you haven't seen Kelly and Ken, they're amazing. If you wanted to, post this on social media, you can absolutely do that. When you click on share on Facebook, it's going to go to your Facebook newsfeed, and it's going to feature this specific article. Now, our agents love this because oftentimes when they get featured, they're sharing their knowledge and expertise. The ability to be able to also share this on social so that their clients see what a value they are to our company. So we make it really easy for you to do that. All right, for our last section of our marketing center, we're going to tackle digital and print. These are turnkey marketing pieces. They're already done for you, but you can actually go and download these pieces and you can upload them into Canva so that you can create them from scratch as well, or at least take that base template and then modify it as you wish. So for example, and these are all in specific areas, so marketing and engagement. Those are great for our brokerages to echo the importance of using the tools and resources. We have marketing and technology. This is great for your client to show them how tech savvy you are and the tools you have to expose their home. You also have milestones and white papers. Those are great for inviting people to get to know Exit a little bit better. Pop-up banners, recruiting, and sponsoring. You guys, there's tons of things you can use. One in particular is in marketing and technology. This is something that I was playing with the other day, and it is our Exit Realty Connect app on the consumer side. Did you know that we have a Exit Realty Connect app for our consumers, and it's branded to our Exit associates? Did you know that? A lot of agents are like, what? Like, I had no idea. So you can share your app with your clients. They have to download the app, they create an account, and then the most important part, they connect with you as the Exit agent. When they do those 3 things, they'll have your branded Exit Realty Connect app. But one of our Exit associates says, what if we created the account for them, set it up? How easy would that be? And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So you could go into Canva, and you can upload that design. So let's say you're going to create a design, and you're going to upload an existing piece, so a PDF document like we have in the Marketing Center. You click on Upload Files. I just downloaded it, so it's in my downloads, and I'm going to click Open. And it's going to take that existing PDF, and it's going to upload it to my Canva account. Now, it's really important that you create like folders for everything. That's one thing I'm discovering in Canva. It's also super important to create your own brand identity. That's where you can upload the logos that we have for you in the marketing center. You can see exactly what color teal you should be using in your graphics and your design, any profile pictures. It just makes life so much easier when you've created your brand on Canva, so that when you are creating pieces, it's just super easy to do. Okay, and that's located here on the left-hand side. You can even choose what fonts you want. I have two specific brand kits, one for when I'm working on any exit design, and then one for my engagement leaders group. And again, you can come up with, your own graphics, upload them here. I'm going to go to my other exit brand kit. I've got my logo color, or my colors. I've got my logos. I've got my fonts. I've got photos that I want to use. Even, come on, the QR codes that we talked about, you can upload your QR codes in advance, so you don't have to go and find them. Easy, right, you guys? So easy. I'm going to go back into Canva. Our PDF is uploaded. So you could use this template in your listing presentation to let your client know that you've created an account for them, that they can go to the Exit Realty Connect app, and I'm going to just take out features and benefits, and I'm going to call this login instructions. All right, and then in this area here, I can just choose bigger font, of course. I can move this around. And I'm going to increase this a little bit better. And I'm going to call this steps. And I'm going to do step 1, text app to 85377 to download the app. Step number 2, use your email. And then I can even list out what is their email. So I could say Rachel at yahoo.com. And then password. You could create something fun like Steve is awesome. All right, something super easy. When they log in using those credentials after they downloaded the app, there's no account that they need to create, because if you took the time to create it for them, you've made it so much easier. So you could have a flyer that details these instructions. You can, of course, change the verbiage here at the bottom that says, share my information. Share my information. You can say, connect with me on the go. All the things that you want them to do, right? And then also, not to forget, refer me to your friends and family. Are you guys tracking with me? Hopefully you are. It's recorded, so don't stress it out. We're going to record this for you so that you can go back and follow along. So you could literally have just this page. You can, of course, add your photo, your contact information. You can replace her picture up at the top with yours, maybe with a picture of you with the Exit Realty Connect app. How cute would that be? That would be awesome. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and you can share this template. Okay, so you can download the template, and it's going to say, do you want to download both pages? No, just the current one is fine. So it's just this page, and then you can click done, and then it will download that current page. Come on, you guys, so easy. Now you've created a specific flyer for your client with their instructions on how to log in to the Exit Realty Connect app that you set up for them. Now, I'm also going to include a video that explains how to set up your client's Exit Realty Connect app on the consumer side. You're going to love it. And the light bulb's going to go off and say, man, I can really market and brand myself to lots of people. And you should. Okay, we're going to go back to the deck. All right, we're just wrapping up here. Now that we covered those, we created that little app brochure. I hope you love that. I love it because it really helps our agents think outside the box. And who doesn't love when their agent does things and makes life so much easier? I know that I do, and I had an amazing realtor at Exit that we worked with as well. So I want you to think about this. We want you to keep what you've learned today, keep it going. The way to do that is for you to actually go in, create something from our marketing center, and then share what you've done in your office. Maybe you want to spearhead a Canva challenge, right? Maybe you want to decide that you guys all post what you're creating in the office. That would really be something special. I want to give you the top 5 recap things to just focus on. Number 1, I want you to just start in the marketing center. Go in and explore. I want you to pick a template and then take that template and then just customize it. Or maybe the template is just as good as it is and you just want to share it. That would be amazing. You can do things like adding your QR codes. That would be really great. Also, when you add your QR codes, it could be to a lot of things, whether it's your digital presentations, whether it's your, you can use your, I'm losing my train of thought, but it's okay. Your mobile business card, your My Smart Sign technology. There's a lot of great things you can do to stack, right, the different tools onto your marketing pieces, and then export that piece and then post it. And then share it across all the different platforms. Now, I want to challenge you because I don't want you to watch this Techinar and think, okay, that was fun. No, I want you to implement. So these are the 3 things that I want you to do. Number 1, pick a template and do it this week. Even if you're watching on the replay, I want you to pick a template this week, and I want you to customize it in your Canva account. This is all about branding and marketing. It's going to help you do that. Number 3, I want you to share it on social, but don't just share it on social. I want you to tag #LoveExit on it. Because when you do, we see it and we want to respond. We want to be encouraging to you as you post your graphics on social media. And of course, if you need help, don't hesitate to let our franchise support team know. You can just simply go to the resource center and then go to the marketing center. You can go to canva.com for additional tools to help you for any questions you have on Canva. And then our franchise support team, if you want them to help walk you through, text support to the number 85377 so that they can walk you through on how to use our specific Canva templates. We would love to huddle with you every month here for our monthly Techinars. It's on the 4th Wednesday of every month at noon Eastern Standard Time. You can also go back and view our Techinars that we've done in the past. There's a lot of them. You can watch one every week and still have enough content, at the end of the year to watch more videos. We have so many for you to choose from. So text Exit TV to the number 85377 and watch our videos on the go. In between appointments or while you're enjoying lunch, during non-productive, times, watch those videos and learn. Go to our realestateindustyleaders.com blog. There's so many great articles that you can share, especially share it with others that you know in the industry that can inspire them to do great things. We love that. You can follow us on social. Go to @Exit Realty Corp International on all of the platforms, and you're going to find us there. And text 4MM to the number 85377 if you're not familiar with our unique business model at Exit. We had an amazing meeting this month. I want to take a second to just share with you a few numbers. First of all, you know what we believe? That success is sweeter when it's shared. It's true. And, our model is so unique at Exit, and we're helping so many people. And I want to give you some pretty staggering numbers. First of all, we're just shy of 2/3 of $1 billion paid out in single level residuals to our Exit associates who helped grow our company by introducing others to join us. 2/3 of $1 billion, that's with a B, that's unbelievable. Also, we've paid out more than $7 million to our administrators. Now, administrators really matter to us at Exit Realty, and we're so happy to be able to support them. A very small portion of every transaction goes towards supporting our admins because they really matter for us at Exit. Also, $7 million has been allocated to our Spirit of Exit program that helps so many wonderful programs in our agents' local communities where they serve. Where dollar for dollar, their efforts and our efforts, we get to collaborate together. Over $7 million, amazing. And then finally, $1.4 million dollars have gone to our agents' families in beneficiary benefits. which is unbelievable. You know, we are more than a real estate company. I know that we talked about technology, but we're more than a real estate company, and we encourage you to take a closer look at Exit Realty. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so proud to share this information, and we look forward to seeing you again next month. Make it a great day, everyone, and happy marketing.